a lot of people say Dubai is like Vegas in the Middle East, and I'm like, you're completely incorrect.
Yeah.
Because Vegas is a city of sin,
Right.
and Dubai is a city of trade. And you have an Iranian guy meeting with a South African to import Ukrainian to Thailand. That's Dubai, right?
Yeah.
And so it's it really made me love, and Dubai is not without its flaws, absolutely.
Right.
But it really, if you ever want capitalism and seeing what capitalism can bring to really just create the energy and excitement, a place like Dubai is definitely a place for that. And so I was
It,
lucky enough to spend a bunch of years there.
yeah, it's a fascinating place, and it's way more international than people realize, especially in the States. I think we think of it as like a Middle Eastern city, and sure, but it is like 95% foreigners or even more.
It's 10% local, 90% expat.
It's crazy.
And the night I'd spent time in different parts of the Middle East, and the night I got to Dubai, my first night, it was like 11 at night. And you're gonna understand how weird this is. I saw like a young white girl jogging down the street, and I was like, "Where
You
am
don't
I?"
you don't do that in some places.
Yeah. I was like, "Where am I?" And I was like, "This." It was like my introduction to like how different Dubai is.
Yeah.
It's a it's a unique oasis that I'm broadly speaking a huge fan of. Again,
Yeah.
not without its flaws. It's still got this broken, got a lot of broken parts. But looking at what they've accomplished and how long they have, there's a lot of lessons for entrepreneurs and business owners and governments about kind of being flexible but still sticking to your roots. And
Yeah.
again, not perfect, but generally speaking, I'm a big fan of UAE and more specifically Dubai.
Yeah, for sure. The have you seen? I'm sure you've seen the photo of like 1990 Dubai, and then it's just wild. There's like one building.
Nuts. Oh,
Like,
I mean, there's like, I used to know all these like crazy statistics, but it was like, 75% of like the world's cranes were in Dubai at some point or something
oh,
like
no
that
way.
because they
That's
built
cool.
so fast. But
Well, I think it's just a testament
yeah,
that like you don't have to wait forever to get things done. Like they've just got things done. And sure, there are broken parts, like you said, with labor and different
yeah.
things that are going on. But for the most part, they just got stuff done. It's really cool to
I think
see.
it's also the power and, again, with all their flaws included, the leadership of the UAE doesn't want for ambition. And I think they really set the standard of how a powerful vision for this sleepy fishing village that was like this loose association of tribes 100 years ago. I mean, imagine, pardon my French, imagine the balls to basically just be like, like, I am going to be the biggest airport in the region, the biggest trading hub in the region, the biggest mall in the like just the stones to put
Yeah.
that marker down. And then, I mean, again, it's just I very much hold those folks again with all their flaws included in high regard, just based on the balls
Yeah.
of taking their shot.
Well, even to even have that vision, because like you have to import so much food. Energy is a huge issue, is like, and water is an issue. Like, I mean, energy, you've got the oil, but the electrical grid that you need. I mean, everything is just,
Desalinization, I
yeah,
mean, all of it, right?
it's crazy.
And I think the other thing that they've done, in particular Dubai, but some others as well, is they've made hard trade-offs, right? Which
Yeah.
is they've stayed connected to their kind of some of their traditional roots, but they recognize if we want ex-Westerners here, we have to allow alcohol. So how do we balance that with our traditional roots that doesn't believe Islam, doesn't do the alcohol thing or the pork
Right.
thing, right? And so they've made these trade-offs that are, I think, very, very intelligent. That there's lessons for business owners in that, whereas some of these other countries have tried to have it both ways, and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, we want all the Westerners, but we don't want all the stuff, and it's just like I think the leadership of the UAE has looked hard in the mirror and far from perfect, but has made some really important trade-offs to let a British guy live there for 20 years. And they're just like, look, we'll just have a section of the supermarket that says for non-Muslims only and sell pork there. Great. There you go. No big deal. We can have liquor stores. They're kind of off in the side, but we're going to have
Hidden.
liquor stores because,
Yeah.
or else the Irish guys won't live here.
Yeah.
Right. So I think they've done a really good job of that. And I haven't seen that necessarily in a lot of other parts of the region, and I think
Right.
it holds them back, frankly.
It does. It definitely does. Very interesting.